Okay, in this video, I want to give you the 9 signs that he's emotionally immature. So you can spot the red flags early and protect your peace. This can literally save you a lot of heartbreak. Identifying emotional immaturity and identifying it fast, that feeling when you're dating someone and things just feel a little bit off. Like maybe he's cute and maybe he's fun, but when it comes to emotional depth, it's like trying to talk to a brick wall. Yeah, that's emotional immaturity. So the first one is he easily gets angry and doesn't control his emotions. Let's start with a big one, anger. Emotional immaturity often shows up as over-the-top reactions to minor things. Maybe he loses it over a slow driver or completely blows up when plans don't go his way. Instead of handling frustration like an adult, he lets his anger spill out in unhealthy ways, yelling, slamming doors, or just sulking like a little teenager. Here's the deal. Life is full of inconveniences, and a mature person knows how to handle them. If his emotions are running the show, it's a major sign he hasn't done the work to grow emotionally. The second point, he gets disrespectful. This one is a non-negotiable. When someone feels threatened or doesn't know how to communicate, disrespect often comes into play. In an argument, does he dismiss your feelings, mock you, or maybe even call you names, like inappropriate names? That's not just immature, that's toxic, that's so unhealthy. Emotional immaturity shows up when he can't handle conflict without belittling or undermining you. Respect is the foundation of any healthy relationship. So if he's tearing you down instead of trying to understand you, that's a huge red flag, waving right in front of your face. Hi, did you know there's an ancient formula that can show you exactly what you need to do in order to experience the life and the love of your dreams? I'm going to share a little secret with you because I teach this formula to all of my private clients, and the results that they have achieved just from these insights alone is absolutely incredible. And I call it the love alignment equation. And for a very short time, I'm inviting you to participate in a free 50-minute love alignment call with me or a member of my heart-to-heart team. All you have to do is click the link in the description, and if there's a booking link with available times, then you still have a chance to reserve your spot. So act fast before I decide to close this offer again. The third point, he cares only about himself and can't see things from your perspective. An emotionally immature man struggles with empathy. It's like he's stuck in his own little bubble, completely unaware of his actions and how they might impact you. Maybe you're upset about something and instead of listening, he makes it about himself. Well, I had a worse day. Or maybe he just shuts down when you express your needs because it's not convenient for him. A mature partner makes an effort to understand your perspective. He's not so self-centered, and he will definitely try. And you'll always feel like you're playing second fiddle in the relationship if he doesn't have that maturity. The fourth point, during conflict, things escalate very quickly. We all know conflict is part of any relationship, but with an emotionally immature guy, well, it's like walking into a storm every time. Instead of staying calm and working through disagreements, he either shuts down completely or blows up. 1 minute you're trying to talk, and the next minute it's like a shouting match, or worse, the silent treatment. Healthy conflict resolution is all about balance, listening, and compromises, right? If every disagreement feels like a battle or it ends with unresolved tension, that's emotional maturity at work. The fifth point, his communication is really poor. Communication is everything in a relationship, and an emotionally immature man, he's really terrible at it. Maybe he avoids tough conversations altogether, giving you vague answers or, changing the subject super quickly. Or perhaps he, relies on sarcasm or passive aggressiveness instead of being direct. Good communication means being clear, honest, and willing to engage, even when it's uncomfortable. If he's dodging important talks or leaving you in the dark, it's not just frustrating, it's a sign he lacks the skill to build a meaningful connection. Point number 6. He avoids responsibility and lacks integrity. And an emotionally immature guy rarely takes responsibility for his actions. Did he mess up? It's somehow your fault? Did something go wrong? He'll point fingers at anyone but himself? This lack of accountability makes it nearly impossible to resolve issues and move forward. Mature men own their mistakes and work to do better. If he's constantly blaming others and avoiding self-reflection, you're dealing with someone who isn't ready for a real partnership. Number 7, he doesn't apologize. I talk about this a lot because apologies are so important. Yes, apologies are hard for emotionally immature people because they require humility and accountability. Two things they tend to lack a lot. When he's clearly in the wrong, does he apologize sincerely, or does he give you half-hearted, sorry you feel that way? Maybe even doubles down and tries to justify his actions instead of taking responsibility. A genuine apology is more than just words. It's an acknowledgement of hurts and a commitment to change. If he can't say, I'm sorry, and mean it, he's showing you exactly where he stands emotionally. The 8th point is also really important. He struggles to build emotional intimacy. Let's add another layer here. Emotional intimacy itself, because an emotionally immature guy often keeps his walls up and struggles to connect on a deeper level. Maybe he avoids talking about his feelings altogether, he cannot be vulnerable, brushing off serious conversations like they don't happen with jokes or distractions, or he shuts down completely when you try to open up. Over time, this creates, obviously, emotional distance, leaving you feeling disconnected and unfulfilled. A mature relationship is built on trust, vulnerability, and emotional openness. If he's not willing to go there, well, you'll always feel like something is missing. Yes, it is. There's no emotional bond and deeper connection. Point number 9, he creates drama instead of solving problems. Finally, let's talk about the drama, because emotionally immaturity thrives on unnecessary conflict and chaos. Instead of solving problems, he might create more, picking fights over little things, turning minor disagreements into major arguments, or dragging out conflicts way longer than necessary. It's exhausting and it keeps the relationship in a constant state of turmoil and chaos. A mature man, on the other hand, he works to create peace and harmony and stability. If he's constantly stirring the pot, it's a clear sign he's not ready for a healthy, balanced partnership. So yeah, there you have it. Those are like 9 really big signs for an emotionally immature man. If you spotted any of these behaviors, please do not ignore them. Emotional immaturity can't be fixed by love or a lot of patience. It's something he has to work on by himself. And remember, you deserve a partner who meets you where you're at, who's willing to grow and build a meaningful connection. So don't settle for less than obviously what you deserve. What do you think? Is there some truth in these things that I just mentioned? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, let's start the conversation and let's figure out how we further can help and support each other on that path, on that journey of building long, lasting, beautiful, deep, meaningful connections with each other.